Hello everybody, welcome to HRVL. It's an inaugural race of Bahrain for this season. It's a new racing league. And we're off out into the gates into turn one with Jonathan Dunk taking the lead, followed by Cones and Fuse and the Ashton Martin. Alpine falling back as the VZ of the It looks like we're off to a good start so far here in this race, to start this race. Looks like a couple people might have fallen back in their orders. The Fuse Rogue out in third. Cones is looking to regain his number one position, is where he started on the grid. His Secret's moving past Warriors in the Haas. Warriors over there in the Ferrari. Secret's trying to make a move on him. And there's your prediction strategy right there for tire strategy. So a medium to hard strategy for a one stop. Two stop is softs, mediums. So we're probably going to see a lot of people. Let's see what kind of tires we're looking at here. And that's what tell us who's going to run what. So it looks like the leaders 1 through 4 are going to be running probably the alternative strategy and the two stop. And you got VZ on the mediums, Warriors, Ray, Gabba, Lightworks started on the hard, so he's going to flip to the mediums at the end of this race, towards the end of this race, to win it, or to run out against the other medium compact runners. So we'll see. Have to keep an eye out for this and see how well this works as Lightwork locks up into turn one as we start our third lap of the race. Excuse me. We got a wreck, and it's New Wine in the Red Bull. I don't know if he has any damage, but it looks like he lost traction, so he's going to fall all the way down to last. As we're still waiting on our thing here to refix itself. And we got another wreck in the back. It looks like C-Power and the McLaren. Fury's left the session. Oh, he's not. Oh, yeah, he is racing. Let me see if I can get Deary back in here. Looks like we got another wreck in the Ferrari, and Villanueva's out of the race, and that's going to bring out a virtual safety car. Probably is going to move into a regular safety car, I would imagine. Oh yeah, he is definitely out. But we'll see what happens as New Wine is passing somebody, and he should not be. Or C-Power is passing. Secret, JB are in the pits, and the Mercedes. So right now we're under a virtual safety car from the wreck of Villanueva. So everybody's going to slow down and stay under their delta time and go from there. And it looks like Gabba has already picked up a penalty, probably for, I would imagine, running into someone. He's a drive-through penalty. I don't know where that came from. I try to invite Deary back. I don't know if he's going to make it back. Let me see if I can get him another invite here. As we're back to racing, we're back under green. Gaba's going to get past Deary's AI. And it looks like Lightwork's trying to do the same as well. We got another couple close battles brewing here. It looks like the leaders are right on top of each other. J-Dunk's leading the race, with Cones and Fuse in second and third. Bucks in P4. Looks like Warriors is going to be looking for a move here on got a lot of things going on here. I can't tell who's where as far as positioning goes. Probably not until we cross this line again. J-Dunk's going to be a sit and duck to Cones. Here we go. Intervals are going to start coming in here. As Cones is inching closer and closer to J-Dunk to regain the lead. And Fuse is right on behind Cones. And there comes another DRS zone right here. We'll see what happens here. Looks like we got a move being done by the Monkey Mafia is making a move on the Warriors. He's going to go around the outside on the soft compound tires. He has the tire advantage. But he didn't get the job done, so he's going to have to wait for that next DRS zone, which is going to be coming up here shortly. As we flip back to the top of the order here, the leaders. Right now it's just a little flow of everyone. Oh! And Warriors loses in the corner, so Monkey Mafia moves up into P6. The Warriors must have sent it a little too hard into the corner there and lost it. Oh, it almost loses it. And we got a spin. Is that VZ is out of the race on track? And that's going to definitely bring out a safety car. VZ lost it and he is out of the race. And that's going to be it for VZ. And VZ's car has been cleared off the track. But that's going to bring out a safety car. So we're going to see a bunch of people pitting here. Safety car usually brings out the best as Ray moves into P1 as he's not going to pit on the mediums. Lightwork is still on the hards. And let's see what everybody's moved into. So hards for the J-Dunk. Mediums for Mr. D'Elia is still on 5-lap old tires. Cones is on fresh mediums. Fuse on fresh mediums. Bucks on free. Bucks Joe on free. Hards. Monkey Mafia mediums. Warriors on hards. Deary on mediums. Gaba mediums. Secret on hards. Sea Power switches to the softs. New Wine and JB. JB's coming in for the hards. He's going to try to go the rest of this race on them hards. It's a good strategy. Try to finish this race on the hard compound tires for the people that are going the alternate strategy. But I think some of these guys think that they might be able to finish these mediums, the mediums on this as well. And this just, safety cars mess up everything. They mess up tire strategy and everything, so you have to be you have to know exactly what you're going to do when a safety car comes out. I mean, you have to think quick. So, as we're watching everybody warm up their tires here, so. So now we have a Haas, McLaren, Alfa Romeo, Aston Martin, and a Williams, followed by another Aston Martin, an Alpine, with the Sorry, I lost my train of thought. The AlphaTauri, followed by Ferrari, another Alpine, Williams, Haas, McLaren, Red Bull, and the only Mercedes left on track because the other driver did not make it. So everybody's starting to warm up their tires. We're probably going to go, everybody's kind of caught up now, so I would say the safety car is going to probably go in on this lap. It usually only does about 2 laps, so as everybody's caught up, and so I would say we're probably going to be it on the safety car on this lap. First safety car for the first race, inaugural race of it's HVRL. I accidentally spelled that wrong because I was in such a hurry to get the stream going, but HVRL, High Velocity Racing League, first race, first actual season of this racing league. So this is the inaugural season starting here. A shout out to M. Galloway. He is the owner and creator of this place, of this racing league, and he's done a fantastic job so far of creating this league. This league is probably one of the better ones that I've been in besides NFS. Y'all know me for being in NFS. Safety car is coming in this lap, so we're going to get the restart here. For those who don't know, I am the team principal for Mercedes, so my driver JB is out on track. My other driver did not make it to this race today, but I am team principal of the Mercedes team. But we're going to get restarted here as the safety car is going to start to head in here. Ray is setting the lap for the field, and he's going to take off now. Not a good restart, but it's not the best. He should have let the safety car go in and stayed back through sector 3 and then hit it after that turn. He would have caught a bunch of people off guard. Here we go into turn 1. Haas car goes a little wide, and Lightwork comes right up on him. He got a terrible entrance and exit into turn 1 and 2. Still have a yellow flag waving. Warriors with a 5-second penalty for ignoring the yellow flag. So it looks like we have a glitch. Yellow flags just staying. That means nobody can pass of anything. Nobody's allowed to pass. Now the flag is green. So now people can pass, which is kind of odd. We should have been green to start, but that's a new game for you. New games bring in a lot of glitches, and that was a glitch right there. So nobody could pass for about a half a lap, and somebody took a penalty for it. I can't remember who, though. So we're going to flop down the order here, and looks like we got a couple people right up on each other. Fuse is dropped all the way back into 7th. Was in P3 before the safety car. We got another spin or wreck. Oh, we got multiple cars. We got JB's out. C-Power is almost about to be out. So that's going to bring another safety car after we just finished one. I don't know if C-Power has damage. Oh yeah, he's missing a whole wing. So that's the second safety car in a row. We're going to have a bunch of people pitting. And it looks like C-Power actually picked up a penalty. I wonder if he's the one that caused the incident. Yep. C-Power caused the collision that just took JB out of the race. According to this, he got a 5-second time penalty because of it. So C-Power will probably not be best of friends with JB, with my driver. And yeah, they probably made contact through that last part of sector 2 going into sector 3 and hit each other. And yeah, so the stewards will make that decision. There will be reports after this race, and the stewards will take care of it from there and move on and decide who actually gets the penalty and who doesn't. So C-Power is still alive in the race somehow, but JB is taking the L for this, and he's out of the race, which means my team gets no points today. So hard to commentate and root for my own team, but I don't have a team now because my guys are gone. So as we're waiting on the safety car and we're waiting on C-Power to catch up with the rest of the field, we're going to get another restart after that wreck. It was right here where we're sitting right now with these drivers. Somewhere in through there. I'd imagine. Probably somebody lost traction. Usually you can see the tire marks on some games, which is, I don't know if this game will have it or not. Yeah, I got a couple of tire marks, yeah, back there and right here, but that was from the wreck earlier, so who knows. I'm just assuming things now at this point. So we'll probably do one more lap here, then safety car will come in and we'll get this race started over again. We're on lap 10 of 29. So yeah, as we're waiting here, let's see, I think Boreans just had the 5-second penalty. C-Power served his 5-second penalty for causing the collision in the pits. So he's caught back up. Everybody with a new front wing. Probably a new set of hards, I would imagine. Ray is still in the lead, followed by J-Dunk, Lightwork, Cones, Bucks Joe, Fuse. Safety car is coming in this lap, so Ray will back up the field again. And we're going to get this race underway again. And he is backing up a lot more than he was before. And here we go. He's going to go any second. He's going to go now. I heard contact. Sounded like contact. Oh, yeah. New Wine, Deary fighting. Deary is back in. So I guess those invites I sent out helped him. Mr. D'Elia is in the pits for Ashton Martin. Deary might be lagging. Top 6, 7 drivers are within a second of each other. So that's a DRS line just coming out. Monkey Mafia moves past C-Power. Oh. Don't know what happened. Oh! And Just Secret runs into the back of Deary. And that's going to send Just Secret around. Looks like we got a battle here. New Wine and Monkey Mafia. Monkey Mafia is going to take the inside line. New Wine's going to take the outside. And Monkey Mafia makes it stick, but he's not going to have DRS here. So New Wine will not either. Oh, no, actually has not started yet. DRS will start next lap, actually. Light Work and Bucks Joe are fighting it out after turn 3. Watch from behind. Right on board here with Fuse. Oh, Bucks Joe gets a little loose. He took the curb. You got to be wary of the curves. The curves will end your race. Fuse is going to send one on the inside of Light Work and almost make contact. He tried it. Did not work. He got the tire advantage on Light Work with the medium compound. Light Work's 11 lap old hards are going to end up running out for him. Fuse is doing everything he can. He sends one on the inside of Light Work, kept it clean. Light Work gave him the space. Looks like the leader's here. J-Dunk's looking for a move on Ray. J-Dunk's got the pace. Gonna shoot it up on the inside, and here comes Cones. Looking to do the same thing. DRS is now enabled, and here we go. Ray gets double overtaken by 2 drivers, so you know he's not happy about that. He's going to be super frustrated about this, and I would be too. And here comes the DRS for Cones on J-Dunk. Looks like the Alpine's trying to make a move as well. Oh, and Bucks Joe's put too much gas on it. And he's going to lose a bunch of spots from that. Too much gas on the out of the corner there, and it cost Bucks Joe a shoot ton of positions. So Fuse is going to get the run here on Ray. Easy pass of his life. Cones is hunting down J-Dunk. Bucks Joe's trying to catch back up now after his spin. He's trying to get ahead of Monkey Mafia. Gabba's on the softs looking to hunt down Bucks Joe. So right now our attention's mostly on Ray's going to shoot it into the pits. So Lightwork moves into P4. It looks like Cones is right there at it. He's going to have his chance right here. He needs a good exit. And he kind of got one, but he's going to need the run here. And here he goes. Making the run on Jonathan Dunk. J-Dunk breaks later, but goes wide. Super wide. Lewis Hamilton wide. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So Cones is your new leader as J-Dunk goes super wide after braking late. Probably locked up, and I'm assuming that's probably why he went really wide. So Cones is now in the lead. And J-Dunk's got some work to do. But the problem is J-Dunk is on the hard compound tires, and Cones has incredible pace. But J-Dunk's going to have incredible paces. We got a car around, and it looks like C-Power in the wall. Lost a whole nother wing again. But he's going to pit again. So that's going to bring out a virtual safety cars. We're going to wait on the marshals to clean off the track. That debris of where he wrecked from. So this is really going to change for the leaders here. Now if it turns into a safety car, could be something else too. And it hasn't, so. And we're gonna go back to green, but they've cleared the track. Looks like J-Dunk got a little loose on the exit of turn 2. And here comes Fuse on the medium compounds. And now we have a safety car. Or no, we have yellow flags and the whole track. What for? I have no idea. T-Power's in the pits. So there's another glitch for you, which is really going to frustrate the hell out of J-Dunk and Fuse right now. Fuse is eager to get past J-Dunk, but now we're back to green. So passing is allowed now. Cannot pass under a yellow flag. And we got another yellow flag. And now we're back to green. Oh my, this is very glitchy. So Fuse is just going to have to deal with what he's got to do, given the glitches that we're getting from this race in this multiplayer lobby. Looks like Fuse has burned all of his ERS to get caught up to J-Dunk. Try to get as close as possible. Another yellow flag right there in Sector 2 on that hairpin. And now there's another flag. And there's a green flag. This is ridiculous. And Fuse is caught off guard by the yellow flags and almost loses it. What a save. What a save by Fuse Rogue. Almost could have ended his race right there. And see, we just had I don't know what's going on with that part of the sector right there. Like every time somebody drives through it, it just turns into a yellow flag. As far as these yellow flags go, I mean, there's nothing really we can do about it as league racers and league stewards and, you know, stuff to that nature. There goes another yellow corner from that McLaren, which I would not be shocked if it sends out another yellow flag across the whole track. That's what I've been noticing happen. So I just wouldn't be shocked if, you know, some of these drivers are going to be really frustrated after this race because, see, now there's nobody coming into the sector except for the leaders. There's nothing in the road or anything, but it's just causing a yellow flag every time. And then sometimes it turns it into a full course yellow. So this is stuff that we can't control, and it's going to be very aggravating as we do have a car off now. And it's going to be Deary. And he's trying to move out of the way, and he's lagging all over the place. I don't know if he's trying to move or not. And he has no front wing damage for what I can see, so no safety car there. And now we have a Red Bull spun, and he's off into the wall, and he's got a broken end plate. Yeah, he's missing an end plate. Just Secret with a 3-second time penalty for exceeding traffic, or sorry, not traffic, but exceeding track limits. So this is probably getting really annoying. Like I said, for the drivers, there's nothing we can do about it. It's all EA Sports and Codemasters to fix, and it can ruin a lot of league racing races. So we'll just have to wait and be patient and pray that, excuse me, and pray that Codemasters does their job with EA and they get this game right where it needs to be. And usually the first season of a new game of league racing with a new F1 game and starting a new season on the game, there's always going to be bugs and glitches and things of this nature. It's usually not until the second season that we do in the game is when things are cleared up by then. But by the time that season's over, the new F1 game is out. So after the off season. New Wine is pitted. He was the one that broke his end plate, so he's going to take that and he's going to start being last. So Gabba and Mr. D'Elia are still on the soft compound tires. Ray is on 3-lap old on hard, so I'm thinking that everybody here is going to finish on what they started on, except for maybe the soft runners. Soft runners might have to pit again if they're going to push it for another 10 laps. I mean, they're looking at like 18, 19 laps on the soft tires. So, Cones is done. And see what I mean is see how the splits have become. You got a 2-second gap to J-Dunk now because of all of these yellow flags and stuff. The drivers becoming frustrated. I don't know if they've just lost their pace a little bit due to frustration issues, but it's hard to focus when the game glitches out and you can't do things that you want to do. Like Fuse had a couple opportunities to pass. He couldn't pass. And we got a car around somewhere. And it looked like Bucks Joe just made a complete U-turn in the middle of the track, which is highly dangerous. So maybe the stewards will probably take a look at that more than likely. What he did is very dangerous. He could end up spinning around and another car could have ran into him because we do not have ghosting turned on. Got another yellow flag. It's Warriors. Probably touched the curb. Right there on the right. You touch that curb just enough, it'll send you off every time. Looks like whoever was the other driver, I forgot who it was, that was on the softs. So I mean, for the right now, we got a bunch of people spread out. Fuse is finally starting to catch up as he's on the softs now. So Cones is on the softs as they built that gap. So it's going to get a little bit more interesting now. It looks like he gave up the lead for the soft tires. Fuse has moved past Monkey as everybody are on these old lap tires now. So with only a couple laps left in the race, you know, Fuse and Cones are going to be looking for a podium, take the podiums here. They're just going to have to chase down Warriors and J-Dunk. Warriors is looking at a podium now after getting that penalty, but he's going to have to hold off Cones, which is probably not going to happen. Cones has the freshest soft tires. And we have a yellow flag, and it looks like Ashton Martin's off track, and it's going to be Mr. D'Elia. And that's going to bring out a virtual safety car. So that means the guys on the soft tires, Cones and Fuse, are going to be able to kind of preserve their tires for right now while sitting under the Delta. So J-Dunk is going to pit for the softs. And he's going to it's going to be a close battle. Wow. J-Dunk took the lead, pitted, and put on softs and still came back out at first. Wow. So J-Dunk's now got the advantage to win this race with him doing that. Warriors just needs to hold on for dear life now. And there goes a Red Bull around. That's New Wine. And we got another car off too. We got a Ferrari off. And he's going to re-enter the track dangerously. Warriors spins and re-enters very dangerous, as he could have caused a big collision with Deary and Lightwork right there. Frustrations are starting to set in. People are doing things they're not supposed to be doing. So, Lightwork wants no part of that. So Fuse moves up to the third. So now you have who has the better pace. J-Dunk's got the freshest tires by 1 lap. Who's got the fastest pace now to finish out this race? Put up or shut up time now, as Fuse sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:28.221. And it looks like Mr. D'Elia is about to get the blue flag here as J-Dunk and the leaders are starting to catch. Warriors, Deary, and Lightwork still where they are. Lightwork with the tire advantage on the softs. So, man, I think the only person that's literally close to one another is Deary right now. We kind of got a battle starting to brew, maybe with Gabba and Bucks Joe. Cone sets the fastest lap at 1:26.927. Deary is starting to catch up to Warriors with His glitch is Warrior's gonna throw it into the pits. I think Warriors has damage. Oh, actually no. Warriors did not go to the pits. He kinda got me on that one. Warriors does have damage. No, he doesn't. Oh no, he has an end plate. It was just black. I couldn't see it. Alright, so let's hop back up here. Cones is starting to catch up to Fuse. Fuse is got his teammate in front of him being lapped, and we got a spin coming up. Looks like the new wine had spun, but he got his car corrected before the leaders caught up to him. If you're Fuse and you are Mr. D'Elia right now, you should let Fuse catch up to you so he can get the DRS off of you, so he can catch up to Cones. I mean, he could use that little boost from his teammate here if they were communicating properly. Something I would do. I mean, it's pretty smart, because if Fuse could get Mr. D'Elia to slow down just a little bit to give him enough to get the DRS on the long straightaway, it would help Fuse tremendously to catch up to Cones. But if they're not communicating with each other, then it's not going to work. Fuse is just going to be racing his heart out, trying to get past his teammate until he's given the blue flag. But here we go. So New Wine's being shown the blue flag. 3-second time penalty for light work. New Wine does move out of the way. Yellow flag in the sector because New Wine's trying to move out of the way for everyone. Mr. D'Elia should be getting the blue flag. We got a Ferrari off the track as Warriors. And Mr. D'Elia is being shown the blue flag. Mr. D'Elia has been shown the blue flag, but he's not letting off. Being shown the blue flag, and he's not letting go. If he and Fuse work together, there it is. And he's not going to give up, obviously. Ducking behind his teammate now. So he gave Fuse the DRS like I said earlier, but kind of going to help Fuse a little bit, but we only got a couple of laps left in this race, so Fuse is going to need to pull out everything he's got to catch Cones. And Cones is doing everything he can to catch J-Dunk now. And Lightwork's just in a world of his own right now. And who is it that spun? Mr. D'Elia's out of the race. Is that going to cause a safety car with only a couple laps left? Yep, he is out. Cars should be getting cleared here any second. There it goes. So no safety car. Didn't expect one to come out. We only have 3 seconds left. Fuse picks up a 3-second time penalty. That is crucial. Fuse, Lightwork needs to work really hard now. Fuse picking up a 3-second time penalty is huge. And Cones basically just secured second place. So even if Fuse had caught up to Cones, he still needs a 3-second gap. So but if Lightwork wants P3, he needs to get within Lightwork needs to get within Fuse, within 3 seconds of Fuse. just dropped my controller. Alright, so as we're heading into the final lap of this race, it's been a weird one. The caution flags and everything to this nature, with the glitches of the game and stuff. A lot of wrecks, 2 safety cars, couple of VSCs. A lot of people seeming to struggle for their pace or struggling for grip on the tires. But J-Dunk is going to lead us on the last final lap, as Cones is within 2 seconds of J-Dunk. And Fuse is 4 seconds behind Cones. And as Cones is coming, J-Dunk is coming around the final corner here, and it's been a good race for J-Dunk. It's been a good race for Cones and Fuse, but to start off the season, it's going to be Jonathan Dunk to win the Bahrain Grand Prix and the inaugural season of HVRL. So congratulations to J-Dunk, congratulations to Cones, congratulations to Fuse on your podium winners. Lightwork is going to finish in 4th. Deary will finish P5. P6 for Monkey, P6 for Ray, P7 for Monkey Mafia, P8 for Warriors, P9 for Bucks Joe. Warriors picks up a 5-second time penalty for unserved penalty. Gabba is going to be here in 10th. Secret in P11. And he serves a 5-second penalty as well for an unserved penalty. And C-Power to finish it off will be in P12, as well as New Wine in P13. So congratulations to Lightwork for being driver of the day. Well done, Lightwork. And there are your podium winners, J-Dunk, Cones, and Fuse Rogue. Congratulations to these guys. It was a hard-earned race to start this series. And there are your final standings for today, as J-Dunk takes the leader in the Drivers' Championship as of right now, until it'll be decided after penalties. So congratulations to them. And we will see y'all next Friday, I would assume, is the next qualifying for, I think it's Spain. I don't know off the top of my head. No, actually we're going to Monza. Or no, Imola. Y'all stay tuned. We're supposed to be going to Imola in Portugal for the next 2 races, but the game hasn't received the new update. So, actually it was postponed. So we will be moving on to Spain. I don't know when. It might be next week. It might not be until might not be till September. We don't know yet. So we're gonna get the stewards and find out what's going on there. But congratulations to everybody. Thank y'all. Have a good night.